Today is the finale of my Pokemon Renegade Platinum playthrough. Got a pretty solid squad. All I've got to do is beat Barry, Elite Four Champion, and then if we have time, I would like to do the post-game scenario, if possible. Worst case, I hold that for another time, but I can't imagine, unless we wipe to the Elite Four several times, I can't imagine that is going to be... it's going to take that long. Oh, so I'll give a quick team rundown just because we're pretty under-leveled for what I'm about to face. I think Barry has a team of 70s, and then I want to say the Elite Four are like, they have like an ace of like 71, 2, 3, 4, and then I think Cynthia's ace is like 78, her Garchomp. So I guess we'll see. Worst case, if I wipe straight up, I might just do like a rare candy cheat, get myself to like level 70 across the board, and then try again. But I want to see if we can pull this off with like item use in battle. So pretty solid moveset here. Scald for burns, Flash Cannon and Ice Beam for coverage basically, Stealth Rock for Stealth Rock. Vital Spear comes into play more often than you would think, plus Spadef minus attack. Pretty solid. I do wish that Spadef stat was a little higher, but it's fine. Got our modest Big Root, Thick Fat, Giga Drain, Leech Seed, and then coverage kind of deal. Defensive Rotom. These are not EV invested though, and the IVs are whatever they were when I caught them, but it should be fine. I don't think that's going to be an issue unless I want to do Battle Frontier or something. Levitate as usual, solid, like status, just strong, tanky Mon, basically. Choice Scarf, Timid, Serene Grace. So, higher chance for burns, flinches, special attack drops, but really it's just coverage, just a fast revenge killer, basically. Because, I mean, this thing's strong enough to maybe even one-shot some things, but we're going to be pretty under-leveled, so I doubt it. But after Stealth Rock Chip, you know, if Yanmega takes rocks, it's going to probably die to an Air Slash after that. Assuming it's not a Koba Berry. Spadef Gliscor, the demon, has like look at that defense stat. Like, not even... This thing is plus defense, and it's 184. And Gliscor, oh my god. What a beast. This thing never dies, except to, like, the occasional Ice Beam. But I always switch out whenever I fear that, so... And then we got Jolly Technician, Choice Band, Weavile. I'm a little torn. I talked about this last time, where if I put Life Orb on it, like, Weavile is, like, kind of has enough bulk to live a like, choiced hit a lot of the time, but if you put Life Orb on it, then it probably dies before you're able to get, like, a Crash into Shard or a Knock into Shard, so I feel like Banded is still good, because with Jolly, it's going to outspeed a lot of stuff, even though we're under-leveled. And Banded Ice Shark can pick things off that are faster than us anyway. The only thing I slightly fear is a Yachi Berry Garchomp, if that's what it is. But we also have Togekiss for that as well. And I guess well, this thing wouldn't live in EQ, that's the problem, isn't it? If I had like a Shuka Berry, which I don't think I have any damage reduction berries. But if I were to have a Shuka Berry, I could slap that on Empoleon, hopefully tank the EQ. I feel like with the Shuka, I definitely would. Get rid of the Yachi Berry if it's Yachi Berry with Ice Beam, and then actually kill it with Ice Shard, but that's kind of, I don't know. Let's just fight Barry. I already stocked up on items and stuff. I mean, he's going to lead Staraptor. Historically, Rotom has barely lived. Because I want to say his Staraptor is banded or something stupid. It does an absolute shit ton. Like, I don't know if this thing lives a CC, but... like, probably not, but it's not Stab, it's not Reckless boosted. Yeah, it's super effective, but it... Let me think. Let me do some math for a second. So isn't it, like... Isn't it 144 or something like that with Reckless? Brave Bird is? He could go for Double Edge as well, but he's gone for Brave Bird and like almost one-shot this thing before when we were underleveled. I don't know. Maybe I do just lead with Rotom and just see. I'm a little bit scared, but thankfully this is not a Nuzlocke. Alright. Got a lot of banger music tracks too. I used to not like that the Elite Four theme is basically just a slightly different pitched gym leader theme. I'm gonna try to whisper this. I'll go for a U-turn off rip. Did a lot. Torterra, please land. Wow, we're off to an amazing start with that Will-O-Wisp miss. Amazing. This thing has Iron Head. He's probably gonna go for Power Whip though, so I can't Leech Seed it. I kind of want to go and do this on the Power Whip. Hey, what's up, Gustavo? Yeah, we gotta survive bear. Oh my god, that's a crit. I mean, he's gonna Iron Head here, right? I wonder if Empoleon... I don't know if Empoleon's faster. It's invested in speed just because of our natural EVs from playing the game. It could be Yachi Berry, but his team kind of slaps up Empoleon for the most part, yeah? Heracross, Staraptor. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. Okay, he goes for EQ. We're just going to... Yeah, we Uber die to that. I'm going to land my Will-O-Wisp this time, yeah. And we lived that. That's what should have happened the first time. Goddamn. I didn't reorder these. These are hypers first. I want to try to not speed up. But if I'm like potion stalling, I'm kind of like, just fucking doing that. I was thinking about trying to do the Elite Four without using healing items, but I'm like, we're going to be so underleveled. Raptor. I want to say, like, we should be able to potion stall this, right? He goes for CC. I kind of want to just, like, because we live another one, yeah. Yeah. We burn this. You're not Guts. You're not a Swellow. Yeah. Now I say we heal up everything else. I kind of want to potion again, but I'm just going to discharge. This thing's at like minus... Oh. I was going to say that looked like crit damage. So I'm kind of glad I didn't heal up, because I would be back at pretty much where I was. Maybe a little lower. And that was definitely choice banded too. Because otherwise he would have gone for Double Edge or something. EU. Heracross I don't want to burn. Dude, I always forget what he has in the back. I think I just burn everything. That's insane that we lived. But now I just full restore. Goes for Body Slam again. You could get the para. I don't really care if I get parried. I just wanted to be at a decent amount of health. And isn't this 12% burn? Or maybe not. I don't remember when that... No, maybe they changed it to modern burn mechanics. Your Rock Smash? I mean, he's going to keep Body Slamming, so Aura's not going to really want to take this. I kind of want to go into Bruce and get my Toxic Orb active if I can. Okay, he goes for Curse, that's fine. You're still burned, so that doesn't make up for the burn. Yeah, we get this active for Heracross. And then I think I just go into Ganja. Yeah, like, I'm not too concerned about this thing cursing up. Especially because I can get my Leech Seed off here. He's got Slack off, which I want to say is 16 PP in this gen. You are at +2 defense, but Weavile does a shit ton to you still. Alright, +3 defense. But we've got residual damage. I rock smash you. Yeah, like it's that did a lot for +3 defense. I mean, oh my god, crit. Oh no, not a crit. He's +3. Duh. The fuck? Like he's burned, but he's +3 still. I just go you. And well, I guess I could go for the confusion, right? But I kind of just want to go for EQ. I'll just. Okay, figures. Alright, in that case, I'm toxicking you, though. Because this thing is kind of a fucking threat. I need this for Heracross, and so I'm kind of scared. Because I don't have a Body Slam switch in. Like, I don't know that Rotom lives this. Yeah, it's like +4 or something like that, so... I don't think so. But I think I just fly. Goes to the Body Slam, gets the lefties, gets hurt by all the residual stuff. Goes to the Body Slam. That was a crit. I don't think the crit mattered, though. I just Moonblast, because yeah, you die. Azu! Of course you're Ice Punch, but we're Thick Fat, so it's fine. I Giga Drain. Because, like, we've got... Okay, of course. We are Thick Fat, though. I keep forgetting about that. So, like, I don't know if we live this. No, we don't. From full, maybe, but... Unfortunately, I might have just gotten 6-0'd. Unless... we hacks the absolute living shit out of him. Are you Koba? Are you Koba Berry? No, he's not Koba. Oh, shit. Togekiss is the fucking goat, dude. What an insane mon. Like, I didn't play my best in that match, I don't think, but... I wasn't too concerned, because there wasn't really much at stake if I lost. I just show up, like, right here again. I think I mentioned this a couple times before, but, like, I think it'd be cool if rival battles played out, like, the dialogue played out differently depending on if you win or lose. Kinda like Pokemon Yellow did, where depending on how you do in the first fight, and if you fight Blue on the way to the Indigo Plateau, like that early fight, it determines what his evolution is going to be. Stuff like that would be really cool. Oh yeah, I know I'm already stocked up. I've got like 50 of pretty much everything that I need. I've got a few rare candies too, just in case. Those were not spawned in. The one I'm most worried about is, like, Bertha. Bertha might kind of fuck me up. Depending. I don't know. I think we just go for it. And if I need to level everyone up to 70 to be able to make it through, then we'll just do that. Let's confirm you're qualified. I think Cynthia's ace is 78, I want to say. Which is quite the jump. I think it's like... I want to say it's like 71, 2, 3, 4, or like 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's a jump to 78 for her Garchomp. So we are going to be under-leveled for sure, but... since I am healing and reviving, at least outside of battle, I think it'll be fine. Shit slaps. Now, I forgot we fought this guy earlier, too. Yeah, let's just go for it. Scyther! We got rocks up. Wow. Oh my god! Crit! I was like, there's no way. I'm hyper potioning immediately. I don't think they gave you CC. Scyther does have CC in Gen 9 though, which is crazy. What? Why? You're not Scope Lens though. You're Technician Life Orb. So why are you critting every turn? Yeah, I don't know, maybe this'll chew up the AI's luck. Yeah, there we go. I mean, like, what is stopping me exactly from just staying in and potion stalling? I think I'll Scald once. So to bait the full restore. Yeah, Super Luck and Technician. Okay, that thing dies to rocks when it comes back in, though, so that was a bad play. Now the question is, do I need Empoleon? Because I could go for the Quick Claw Ice Beam, but also I have this, but no, wait, wait a second, this is Bug Dragon in this. This is Bug Dragon, and I think it's more of a mixed attacker now. Like, maybe it even has higher special attack. I think we go into Smug here. On, like, yeah, Earth Power, okay. And then I just Moonblast. Like, you're chipped. Oh, and I forgot, like, because it's a bug type, it takes 25% from rocks. It doesn't resist rocks, like it normally does. So we're good. Drapion. Uh-oh. Actually, wait a second, I have this, though. You Ice Fang? Goes for Cross Poison. That's a crit. Okay, he doesn't get the Poison, which is good, so we get the Toxic on ourselves. Because that was a crit, I kind of want to just heal that off with a Hyper. I do want to keep in mind... I want to, like, make sure I save enough Hypers for healing up Gliscor later. It's Aqua Tail. Okay. I kind of want to go into Rotom and burn it, if I can. Goes for Aqua Tail again. We lefties that back off, more or less. Goes for the Night Slash, which is... Okay. Wow, that did 0. I was gonna say Night Slash might have gotten buffed. And I was expecting Ice Fang too, Gustavo. That's what I was, like, low-key kind of fearing. But it's not Stab, and Ice Fang is pretty weak. So I feel like Gliscor maybe would have been fine. I do want to be wary of crits, though, because this thing is probably Sniper, which is a crit multiplier. I don't see any reason to switch, really. It's Cross Poison, Night Slash. What did he go for on Gliscor again? I don't know. Oh, Aqua Tail, that's right. What is his last move? Maybe T-Spike or something? My team doesn't really fear T-Spike. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have Aqua Tail in Gen 4, normally. I mean, hey, you don't get to be champion of the Elite Four without learning how to spam full restores, am I right? Don't crit me. Okay, that was a crit, but we actually lived, which is insane. And I'm like, if this AI gives me an inch, I'm taking a mile every time. I'm not playing risky, because I just really don't want to get swept, if I can help it. Yeah, I think Drapion's normally Sniper, I want to say. Maybe it didn't have that in Gen 4, though? Because, like, Battle Armor as well? Or something like that? Oh, you're faster. That's a crit. That's a really nasty crit right there. God damn. He might even be Scope Lens. Like legitimately. Like, Scope Lens Sniper. We get a little bit of HP back. He goes into Yanmega, which is going to take 50. Yeah. What could you go for on me? Like, you're probably Tinted Lens, right? Not Speed Boost? I kind of just want to go hard into this. Goes for Psychic. Interesting play. It is Speed Boost. Okay. I still just Air Slash, because you can't confuse me with that. We should probably live. Yeah. Okay, cool. That was a little scary. Like, you'd think that Tinted Lens would be scarier, but if it starts boosting and outspeeding your Revenge Killers, it gets pretty nasty. Pursuit is in this, isn't it? I don't know if Pursuit kills me from this range, though, and I don't want to risk staying in on a Bullet Punch. Yeah, okay. Goes for BP. It's also Life Orb, okay. You don't have, like, Leaf Blade, right? And you're burned anyway. Yeah, U-turn. That is so much. Scizor is such a beast. Pinsir. Now, what did they make you? Probably... They didn't put Moxie in the game. They didn't add abilities, from what I understand. Gliscor would be a switch-in. How many Mons do you have left? He's got a Scyther in the back that's at, like, 2 health. He's got a Burn Scizor and a Pinsir. So I'd say that Regal has served his purpose, so if he gets close combated or something, it's, like, fine. Oh my god. This thing is strong as hell. That might be... That's probably Choice Banded, no? Unless they just made Pinsir, like, the GOAT? Look at the Scald Burn. Oh no, it's not. It's not banded. It's just strong as hell. Of course it kills me, but I don't need this anymore. I need this. Burn. You don't have, like, Sucker Punch or anything, so I just go into you. And Air Slash twice. Or just once, holy shit. You'd swear this thing was modest. Yeah, that damage, dude, that Mega Horn damage was insane. UBP here, but, like, I don't need Smug P for this anymore. Oh, that's right, duh. Like, Rotom's an easy switch in, but it's also like, if I'm gonna revive between battles, it's like, yeah. If I didn't, this would be impossible. This is only doable because of the power of potions. I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna check its stats, but we just knock off anyway. BP probably... well, if it was burned, BP probably didn't kill, but he probably went for U-turn. Yeah, and you die. I just wanted to get some EXP, I guess. That's fine. Aaron was always kind of a joke, though. Like, bug types... Bug types are not the greatest. Like, there are some good bug types, mind you, but it's despite their typing, for sure. Oh, and I can keep... I could keep, Gliscor's Toxic Orb active. I feel like it's kind of cheap, though. I kind of want to go in with a clean slate each battle. I think that'd be good. I do got to keep an eye on my Pokemon's power points as well, to make sure I have answers. Now, see, if you remember Diamond and Pearl, these rooms were not this dynamic. Imagine somehow getting through 5 trainers with no revives. I mean, Nuzlockers do it somehow, but it's definitely not by being at level 65 for a bunch of 70 pluses. Yeah, I think we've got a good amount of... I've got, like, max elixirs and PP ups and all this kind of stuff. Should I use PP ups on something? Because I want to say that just raises the max. I don't know if it gives you those points again. Like, we haven't hardly clicked anything with this. This hasn't even come in yet. I feel like we'll be okay. I maxed out Earthquake. Toxic hasn't come into play. This is Choice Banded, so it's like... I think it's gonna be fine. We got a shit ton of Ice Shards and knockoffs, which is the most important thing. Just wondering, if I use the PP ups, I'd probably do like one on Toxic, maybe one on Air Slash. If I change Rotom forms again, then obviously it's not going to be like during the league, but if I decide to change Rotom forms in the post game, then the PP ups will be reset, which is annoying. But I want to say I'm just going to leave this as Rotom Wash forever. Do I have a max? No, I just have the... I might as well use these, right? And I was saying... Air Slash. So is it... I know it's 2. It's 2 per for the 10 PP moves, but then... It is plus 3, okay. So it's 1/5 that it increases by. Any 5 PP moves. Nothing besides Hydro. Which, like I said, if I change forms, that resets. So it seems like kind of a waste. But everything else is 10 or above. I think 12 Toxics is probably plenty. And then worst case, I do have those max elixirs as well. Maybe I'll slap one on Moonblast as well. Just because I have these. We'll put one on Moonblast. I'll put one... I don't think we're going to be clicking Icicle Crash much. They refresh PP when you use an... Like when I use a PP up on them, does it refresh? I don't... Yeah, it looked like it actually did give me them, because it was 13 out of 15 on this, and now it's 16 out of 18. Will-O-Wisp. Don't, or Will-O-Wisps? I think for this thing, I'll just save a Max Elixir for it or some shit. You are probably fine. You're never going to click anything but Stealth Rock and Scald, really. So maybe one on Scald, one on Willow? I'll take one on Willow, just because I feel like we're going to be clicking that a lot. And I'll take one on Scald as well. Everything else, we've got a good amount of stuff here. And then the rare candies, I guess, like, it wouldn't hurt to boost up levels if anyone is, like... Most of these guys are pretty close to leveling up. I'm just wondering, because she's going to lead something with EQ, probably, right? She is a ground-type specialist. And so I'm like, is Empoleon actually the best play? Or is it better to lead something like Rotom and try to get a burn? I think that's actually better. Let's just go for it. Are there any ground grass types? I guess Torterra. I don't know if they'd give her a Torterra, though. T-Tar! Holy shit. I definitely go for Willow here. Goes for Stone Edge. That did so fucking much. Oh my god. Is that Choice Band damage, you think? I mean, it is a fucking T-Tar, so maybe not. I was just surprised it did... Like, because we died to a crit. That's why I'm like, do I switch out into Empoleon here? On another Stone Edge? Okay, it goes for Stone Edge again. Let's see how much this does. I mean, that's burned. So, I mean, it might be choiced. I think it's choiced. I don't know why you wouldn't go for, at least like a Crunch. If not like an EQ. I'm gonna heal up Rotom here. Because Empoleon's probably gonna be, like, not that useful with all the Earthquakes running around here, but at least we don't take Sand. We play into Sand pretty okay. In fact. I think I just keep this in and, just hype her up. Surprised at no crit so far. I'm gonna go for... Oh, yep. Yeah, it was choice. It was choice band. That's wild. That's defensive Rotom for you. Took just over half from a banded Stone Edge from a T-Tar, which is nuts. Are you Arena Trap? Probably, right? Oh, no. Interesting. So they didn't go that far. Alright, we get our Toxic Orb activated. What could you possibly have for Gliscor? Like, Stone Edge? I guess? Like, you could be Stone Edge, I suppose? Yeah, Rotom, we're bold. We're bold on Rotom, so he's got, like, just about the same amount of defense as Gliscor. Yeah, 185 versus 184. So if you go for EQ again... Part of me wants to go back into Rotom on, like, the potential Stone Edge and burn it again, but I don't know if... Well, because it's not Stab, so it's like... So if this thing is also choiced... Which I think it is, because why would you go for EQ on a Gliscor? And I just fire up a Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, you're... Why is every mon on her team choice banned? That's crazy. I think I just, we'll just fire up a Pump. You don't get the Spit F boost, you're a ground type. Which I probably should have done that first, but I'm just like, I don't know. Just in case. Just in case it decided to just switch up moves after hitting EQ into my immune Pokemon for like 3 turns in a row. Oh, she does have a Torterra. Oh, fuck. We are probably faster, but do I want to risk that? Rhyperior, she probably has a Gliscor of her own, and she wouldn't have a Garchomp because it's Cynthia's thing. Do I risk this? Or do I go into the U and get an Air Slash off? Part of me wants to stay in. I feel like I need this though. I can go into Togepi. Hippo. You're right. That was a crit as fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So it's Torterra, probably Rhyperior, and Hippo then. Although if T-Tar was her Sand Setter, maybe she has both. I don't fucking know. We'll Air Slash this. I don't really care if I flinch or not. I'm just thinking... We did get the flinch, though. Good old Serene Grace proc. Goes to the full restore. That's fine. This is not going to do quite half, right? Oh, no, oh! I miscalced. Maybe we got a low roll last time, though. It's possible. This kills. Crit didn't matter. Even a low roll, I think, would have killed that. We take sand. Oh, she's got a Mamoswine. Mamo... I mean, if I didn't have a Rotom Wash, Mamo would fuck up my team really badly. You're gonna Ice Shard so obviously. I kinda wanna save Regal for... Nah, fuck it. I was like, for the potential Rhyperior, but like, it's probably Solid Rock, and so it probably doesn't even go down to a single Scald. I go into this to, like, basically sack it, unless I get the Quick Claw proc, which I don't. And so EQ's gonna wipe me, but it's fine. Because then we just come back in with Rotom, which walls the shit out of this. Mamo does get Trailblaze, but this came out way before Gen 9, so it's like... Or was that a Gen 8 move? I don't remember. That's a Grass type speed boosting move. Which would be the only thing that could really hurt me besides like a crit Stone Edge here. Yeah. Dude, Rotom Wash is so busted in Gen 4. Even with the updated mechanics, it's just insane. Well, it's actually it's better because of the updated mechanics, because its typing is the Gen 5 typing and not Electric Ghost. Although being immune to fighting would be, like, kind of low-key really good. I just pump again. Yeah. You're not gonna... Oh, you're Pasho. You still don't take this well, though. Yeah. Like, I don't think he quite dies to burn. Maybe just barely. Okay, yeah. Lit. And what is her last? Oh, it's Rhyperior. I sound like the Pokemon Stadium announcer. Oh, it's Rhyperior. Shit's classic. Goes for the Mega Horn. Doesn't do enough. I switch out to, well... I'm like, why don't I could distribute EXP a little bit. This is gonna level up even if I don't stay in, so it's like... Venusaur has not come out once. We are gonna go up against Flint. Obviously the Thick Fat is gonna help, but having no EXP on this, Gliscor is gonna dominate next match. You are already almost at 67. You're not gonna take a Mega Horn well, even with the burn. I'm gonna go to Venusaur, get a little bit of EXP on this. Miss. I'm kind of surprised she didn't have Hippo, but I mean... I guess when T-Tar's available. T-Tar is the better Sand Setter in this gen. Nice. A little bit of EXP. Oh wait, do you have one more? Oh, Quag. Fucking die. You're probably Rindo. Oh, you're not even Rindo. Peace out. Goober dead. This has not been that bad so far. This actually feels like it could be Nuzlockable if you were, like, on par, level-wise. Or at the very least, like, no items in battle kind of deal. How am I doing on hypers? I might want to just start using full restores because I don't... I'm gonna heal this off just to give the AI a fighting chance. Yeah, I'm gonna start using full restores to kind of reserve my hypers for non-Gliscor healing in battle. Now, Flint. Flint. Historically, he has, like, what, a Houndoom, a Rapidash, an Infernape. But he could have anything. He could have anything. So I'm like... He had a Drifblim and, like, Diamond and Pearl, so I don't know if he kept any of that shit. I kind of feel like Bruce, or... I mean, Spout might just be a good lead in general. Like, we're not gonna... The problem is I can't burn anything, though. So, like, maybe I lead... Maybe I lead Gliscor to try to get a Toxic off or some shit? Also, let's just, I don't think this 1 point of HP is gonna matter, but... Let's just do this. Make a save. I think Rotom is probably a better lead, though, but... Because it can't... I mean, it could discharge. I don't know, we'll just lead Gliscor. Should be fine. Ninetales, Drought Setter. Do I just go for the EQ? I'm kind of scared. But if I led Rotom, it would just go for Solar Beam and obliterate me. I kind of think... We are plus Spadef. So I kind of want to just EQ Raw. Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck. We didn't even kill. I don't want to risk this roll. I really don't want to risk this roll that it just one-shots me. Yeah, the berry basically did matter, actually. That's funny. You wouldn't Solar Beam here, right? Right? You wouldn't Solar Beam here just randomly to kill me. Oh, you go for the full restore. Oh, fuck. Okay. He's gonna Solar Beam for sure. So... You're gonna Solar Beam for sure, for sure. Yeah. See, thankfully I can still outplay this AI, I hope. Because you're gonna overheat now on my grass type, yeah? Yes, okay. So this is gonna do a shit ton. Now you actually have dropped special attack. Which means I can... Oh, well, you might Solar Beam again, though. Do I do this one more time? Like, how do I fare against a Solar Beam now? It's not Stab. You're at -2. So I feel like this thing would live, but I kind of want to bait out another Overheat. If it would go for that. And even then, Venusaur probably lives in Overheat at -2, even in the sun. Thanks to that thick fat. But if I go into you... Okay. Very predictable. I'm very grateful, though. So you don't mind this. I don't mind being able to still outplay the AI, even if I'm, like... stat-wise... Like, outmatched stat-wise. Okay. Now I think I just pivot around a little bit to get Gliscor healed up. Yeah, we get Gliscor back to full. Hypnosis. There's no Sleep Claws, obviously. But I'm also not too concerned unless he starts Nasty Plotting. Let's start Overheat. Okay. Bruh. I guess I can full restore this. It might Hypnosis again though, which I'm kind of nervous about. Moonblast, okay. That was a crit, okay. At least the crit was on the Moonblast and not on the Overheat. Let me try to... Okay, good. Alright, we get the Leech off, finally. An actual dodge mechanic was never implemented. Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, you do have accuracy and evasion. What's kind of fun about that is... Like, you'll sometimes... I was always curious about this as a kid, where it's like, it'll say the attack missed, or the opposing Pokemon evaded. And I don't know if it's a random chance of either, with like a move that's like 90% accurate or something, if it'll just say one of the two. But I'm assuming the more you boost evasion, it'll say it evaded. But maybe it is just a 50-50 kind of deal. I don't know how that works specifically. But like, yeah, not having a dodge button, I did think it would be kind of interesting. It would be kind of interesting if... What do I want to go into here? I guess I just stay in an Earth Power, yeah. If instead of critical hits being able to be landed like whenever, just a random chance, if there was like a critical hit button that you can activate, and you maybe you fill up that critical hit meter or something by landing attacks or just taking turns or something like that. Oh, your Levitate, yeah. But then you like select like when you're going to use that crit once the meter's full or something along those lines. What are you? Are you going to be physical or special? That's what I'm nervous about. I guess Gliscor is kind of the answer regardless, right? Or maybe a Rotom on the fire move. I can't burn this though, which is shitty. Oh, but I dodged. This thing might be Solar Beam too, and so I'm like... Help? I'm not above using revives in battle, I just would like to not have to do that. Part of me wants to go into this on the Solar Beam, but I'm nervous that it's like Specs or something. I think you're Specs. I can't tell if that's Specs because it is in the sun, but I want to say that's Choice Specs. I don't know that Regal, like, it's neutral. Well, it was also neutral on Togekiss, to be fair. Shit. 166. The same exact Spit F stat with... Okay. So we're going into a resist for sure. I guess I just try to discharge Para. Oh my fucking god. I can PP stall the Fire Blast though. I want to keep in mind, I'm going to use full restorers. I don't want to accidentally or be forced to heal off my Toxic Heal, Poison Heal. Missed. So what is that, 3 or 4 now? Yeah, Charizard's Fire Dragon in this. So I can't even hit it super effectively. God, that absolutely melts this thing. Can I get a Para? Dude. But I think sacking Togekiss makes sense because fire resists Fairy, so it's like... Hey, what's up, Dear 56? Kurt Cobain, I agree. I agree. I guess I just keep clicking Discharge, right? Yeah, you're struggling. So no Para. Until... No, wow, no Para. This thing is Shield Dust and Levitate at the same time. Apparently. You died to Recoil. I never got Rocks Up, did I? No. Maybe I should... I probably should have gone to Empoleon and gotten Rocks Up during that struggle. But... Because then Ninetales would... not die. Fuck. Okay. Use Solar Beam here, right? Yeah. We can bait this thing out a little bit. So Solar Beam. Now you're gonna go for Overheat. I hope. What's for Hypnosis? You are an asshole. Oh, maybe it's out of Overheats, actually. I did bait out a good number of them. So I'm just gonna switch around a little bit more. Because if you're out of... I think you're out of Fire Move, yeah. That explains why it Moonblasted Venusaur earlier, too. That's fine, so we'll just leech this. Nice dodging the Hypnosis. I want another Pokken game. I never played the original. Because it's one of those things with, like... it's a multiplayer Wii U game that obviously came to Switch, but it's like that scene is not popular. Can't be. But a second Pokken tournament, if that came out and I was able to jump on day one, that would be kind of hype. Because that seemed kind of cool. I kind of liked what I saw of that. Let's Lava Cookie this off. Yeah, Solar Beam's probably pretty close. It seems like they're probably not PP maxed. Because I don't think there's any way they clicked 8 Overheats. I think they clicked 5 only. Can you die to Leech here? Not quite, no. I'm gonna leech in case they switch randomly.
Yeah.
Like they did before, when they just randomly switched into Zard. Okay. Oh, that's right, it was an arcade game in Japan. That's kind of sick, though. I like that a lot. Rotom, right? Like I just go into Rotom on the Flare Blitz. Are you banded? Let's find out. You probably are banded. I don't know if that's banded. But you don't have anything to hit me harder with in the sun, right? Like, even a Wild Charge, it's not Stab. Oh wait, they probably buff Wild Charge, though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's Choice Band. Did get the burn on me, which is kind of annoying. We finally get a Parrot. I can't believe we're playing this game without rocks, though. E-Speed, this is gonna do 0. I actually did kind of more than I expected. They buff it? Maybe not. Arcanine's not weak. It's not like super strong either, but they could have buffed this thing maybe. This is in the sun, but oh well. Well, you'll die to recoil anyway. No way. Okay, what the fuck was that? Are we good? My computer just like... I was so scared the game was gonna crash for like a second there. What are your last 3? You've got an Infernape, so I don't want to throw this away. Part of me wants to just pump here immediately. We're good? Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, this thing could have Earth Power, but I think I'd just go into Regal. Because you're not gonna Earth Power Levitator. Yeah, Fire Blast. Nice try, bitch. I'm gonna get Rocks up, in case he's got like a Sashmon in the back. You're gonna Solar Beam. Magcargo is not, like, weak, but this... it's only neutral. So, like... yeah. And then I get the... I don't know if that mattered. Magcargo is pretty fucking slow. Not Pasho, surprisingly. Does have their Earth Power, though. Which may or may not kill. It's not Stab. Okay. I mean, fair. Mag probably got buffed somewhat, which is my excuse for everything. Every roll that I'm not expecting, apparently. Earth Power Fire Blast. I mean, yeah, even if you have Power Gem, like... Power Gem is so weak. I think I just go into this and heal. Heal off the damage. What does Full Restore? We're managing a lot better for how underleveled I am, which I'm happy about. As I've... oh my god. I mean, I guess... I'm just gonna go for the pump. Okay, sick. It's like, if we missed, that would have been maybe kind of bad. Because I, like, kind of need this for Infernape. I do have a Gliscor, but that Gliscor doesn't resist fire, though, in the sun. Magmortar. You get nasty coverage like T-Bolt and whatnot. And you also get Psychic. Is he a Psychic? Psychic or T-Bolt? If he Psychics, I'd rather go into... well, obviously I'd rather go into this. I do have Rocks up for the probably Ape in the back. So I don't need to worry about, like, priority. You're not going to go for Fire Move, right? But then again, I don't think I need this for this fight, so I'd rather go into it and just see what they go for. They do go for Fire Blast. For some reason. Are you Life Orb? Like, what is this thing's item? It is Life Orb. We are thick fat, but we are in the sun as well. And asleep. I think I just try to PP stall the fire blasts. Like, there's no way this one-shots me. Yeah, it does a shit ton. But that's not a one-shot. I wonder if we're faster. Magmortar has weird stats, typically, so... Of course you burn. That's fine, though, because we live it. Part of me wants to go into Venusaur and just, like, gauge damage slash sack it, but I'm also like, what if I need to pivot into Venusaur on a CC from Ape or something like that? Goes for Aura, so I guess you're out of Fire Blast now. This thing probably has Psychic. So, like, I could go into Venusaur once on an Aura Sphere. Oh, wait, you did have another Fire Blast. Alright, I guess we're gauging damage now. Fire Blast in the sun on my thick fat Venusaur. Of course it one-shots. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's just like... It would have been nice if it didn't, but... I'm just like, what if his last is like a Houndoom or something? I don't think this is faster. I think I just do what I was doing before. Wait, is this his last? No, it's not. Fire Blast. This has got to be your last one, right? Okay. Sunlight is still strong. Gotta love it. I know this is riveting. Riveting strategy. There's his full restore. But now maybe I can actually get an attack off on this, like a discharge para, maybe. That would be nice. You had Solar Beam this entire fucking time, and you're telling me... You're telling me you had Solar Beam this entire goddamn time and didn't click it on my Rotom Wash? What? It might be permanent for the sake of this battle, yeah. Which is weird that they updated or maybe it's just permanent in general for weather setters, but that's not... Like, they updated everything else, but not that. Assuming that this isn't just specifically for this battle. Oh, we were faster. I should have gone into this and EQ'd when he was at, like, half. You're pretty frail on the physical side, though, so you might... I'm using a Revive if I can. What's his last? It's Ape, isn't it? Oh, it's a Lopunny? You pervert. You're gonna have Ice Punch, aren't you? What do I do here? I don't think I revive Smugpea immediately. I think I revive something else to tank something. Blaze Kick. I'm scared. I'm just like, if you HJK... I feel like Revive is just the safest play here. On what, though? I guess... I'm not gonna Revive stall, but I just want to see... Okay, Mega Kick. Yeah, it does an absolute shit ton. I just want to see if if Gliscor can, like, live a hit. Because I want to say... This is part fighting in this hack, so I want to say Moonblast kills, but I don't really want to risk it. So let's just see, like, do you live? Not on a crit, not from half, on a crit. I was anticipating Ice Punch, but I'm like... See, now I want to Hyper Potion this and just see how much Mega Kick does. And if I die here, I mean, I kind of want to soft reset and just, like, start from this battle, but... Okay, that does an absolute metric shit ton. Which is not good. I want to see what fighting move it has, though. Oh, it has HJK and it missed. Okay, so we got a little lucky there. See, that's what I was banking on. I was banking on like an HJK miss or like a CC stat drop so we can Moonblast Revenge kill this. But now that we got the second revive off, I can, I bet Moonblast just kills this from here, yeah. Like, it might have killed before even the miss. I don't know if the miss mattered. It did for my current strat, as far as, like, not wanting to white out, but I'll take it. I doubt we're gonna face anything that... Like, we're pretty hard counter-team. Not counter-teamed, but, like, we don't play that well into Sun, all things considered. Because, like, fire types destroy me. Like, I have, I guess, 2 resist, technically, but... Or no, it's neutral. Isn't it neutral on Venusaur? Isn't that how it works with Thick Fat? Something like that. We don't really have a fire resist. And then plus, they've got grass coverage for my fire resist. So it's like, yeah. Lucian I'm a little less concerned about, except for like an Alakazam or some shit. Which he almost certainly is gonna have. And Zam fucks me up, with the exception of like, Aira, I guess. So much so that I'm debating, like, putting all my rare candies on her. To maybe get... To, like, potentially outspeed whatever... that could potentially be. Let me look at... What's Aira's EXP looking like? We're so close to a level up, though, so I'm like... I hate doing that. You're, like, on the verge of a level up. Dude, I feel like having rocks on this would be really nice. I can't get rid of Rock Climb right now, though, sadly. Or Fly. So, it is what it is. I think I'd leave this to get rocks up. Is Magic Guard in this gen? I want to say yes. Yeah, it definitely is. I think. I think it's Magic Bounce, maybe, that's not in this gen? Maybe no, maybe Magic Bounce is in this. I guess if he leads Espeon, then I'll just not click rocks. But I'd like to get rocks up to break sashes. But like I was saying, Magic Guard, Alakazam doesn't take rocks damage. Could be randomly Trace or something, though. Doubt it, though. Like, Magic Guard Life Orb is too insane. You're probably screens. Yeah, dual screens. That's fine. Kind of. I mean, it's not fine, but it's like we can manage. This still does kind of a lot, yeah. I think I Scald. Try to get, like, a burn. Got that burn. Psychic. Resist. Crit. Yep. I love that I can just call these crits as they're happening. I'm like, there's no way a non-crit does that much to a resist. It's the burn. We're burning. It's probably Light Clay, so like it has the extended screen turns. But I think we're gonna be able to maybe just barely outplay this. Because what you actually want to do with dual screens is like switch out at a certain point so you can take advantage of it. And not just like sit in on something that walls you for no reason. Got a spit F drop. Do any screens wear out here? Not quite. So part of me wants to like... Part of me wants to heal up. Because you're definitely going to die to Flash Cannon even through Light Screen with that Spit F drop. How many turns has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So I guess there's like 3 more of screens. I'm just going to Flash. I think we've sufficiently stalled it out. He might have another setter, like a Bronzong, if he's got it, might be dual screens as well. Maybe he's got Trick Room. Light Screen wore off. Good. Good, 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 good. You're gonna close combat. Am I faster? Probably not, but we've got good defense, so it's like... Yeah, UCC here. Oh my lord, that is probably... I mean, we're 10 levels under. I want to say that's Choice Band, though. And we're faster. So this definitely dies, unless it's Koba. It's not Choice Band either, it's just strong as shit. Yeah, you definitely die to this. You have, like, no defense. $66. Okay. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. You might be Shuka. You might be Shuka. Do you have Ice Punch? Or something weird? Like, why did you go into this? I just go Rotom, though. Because it's, in theory, Rotom walls this. Yeah. In theory and in practice. We Wisp. This for Zen. Like, obviously that would have done a lot, but it wouldn't have killed me without the burn. Anyone I want to heal up? Not really. We're mostly fine. I think I just do my usual strat. It's like a speck of dust on my screen that I'm like fixated on it right now. Just for Zen again. I kind of want to Willow in case he full restores again. Okay. So that means he, like, if he full restores here, then, like, okay. But that would be weird. Like, who uses full restores, right? Like, the fuck? Yeah, dude, Burn is so good. Burn on a defensive Mon, like Will-O-Wisp on a defensive Mon is insane. Now this thing fucks my whole team up. He's probably gonna Energy Ball. I need Togekiss. Oh no, I have this to Revenge Kill, potentially. I don't know if you're faster, though. A level 74 Zam. I don't know if it's invested. This is Jolly Weavile, which Zam is 120 base speed, I think, whereas Weavile is 125. So we are 9 levels under, but we're Jolly and our base speed is higher, so maybe? Let me think. You probably have a Bronzong and... What other Psychic types could you have? I don't even, I'm just thinking Venusaur is probably, like, useless, and I think he's gonna go for Energy Ball here anyway. Yeah, I thought so. It's probably Energy Ball, Focus Blast, Psychic. Nasty Plot, maybe? I think... I'm gonna make the play here. Bold play from myself. We're not faster, and he goes for Aura Sphere. So that's fun. Fuck. God damn it. I should have gone for Ice Shard. Whatever. There's Moonblast. That was unfortunate. I'm kind of like sad about that. I was like, I thought we'd be faster. I guess it makes sense that we're not, because we're under-leveled, but I tried. Also, that just counters out the Spit F drop, which is unfortunate. This has gotta be... He also crit me, so it wouldn't have mattered. I think the special attack drop, if we didn't get Spit F drop, we would have lived. But now I don't have Ice Shard priority, which is annoying. I'm sad. I don't think you one-shot this. Yeah. God damn it. I should have saved it. I really should have saved it for Ice Shard to kill it after Togekiss. But that's got to be his biggest offensive threat, right? Like, it has to be. Like, this is kind of a threat. I've never really viewed Espeon as being as much of a threat as Zam, though. Like, Zam is... Like, what do you go for here? You probably, like, Psychic Shadow Ball, Power Gem... Calm Mind, maybe? Which means I kind of want to... Are you Magic Guard or Magic Bounce or something? I think I just EQ. Those are Psychic. Figures. Are you Specs, though? No, you're not Specs. You're just strong as fuck. Which Espeon normally is. Got the burn, but synchronizes onto me. Okay, so it's not even Magic Bounce. Or not even like Magic Guard or anything like that. It's just straight up still synchronize. I'm gonna revive Weavile before it's too late. Like, I don't think Weavile's faster, but... I mean, Ice Shard would kill it from this range. Yeah. We're banded. You are a fucking bitch. If I had gone for knockoff there... Dude, if I had gone for knockoff there... I hate this. Oh, it does 50 anyway. Just don't fuck me with the roll, please. Yeah, get fucked. Okay. God damn. This thing might have killed Zam with that Ice Shard. That's insane. What? You're gonna Gyro Ball, aren't you? I'm gonna heal it up and then go into it and knock off. And then I think I'm gonna give Weavile all the rare candies for the final battle. I think if I had gotten Weavile earlier in the game and gotten more EVs, oh, it's... You're no fun. Fine, we'll burn it. I want to see some damage. I don't care that he has Reflect up. That didn't do as much as I was anticipating. You're burned. This still does an absolute metric shit ton. I think this might kill. I can afford to fuck around though, because, yeah, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't, and we don't get the EXP. Yay! I'm not salty. And at least Spout got a level. Weavile's just an ice shard machine, I guess. Which means we should be adamant then. But whatever, I'm not gonna change it now. We did make it to the champion, though. Now, the question is, does she lead Spiritomb still? In which case, I would definitely lead Togekiss. Let's see. Because I think I might... I don't know, part of me wants to lead Empoleon, because Spiritomb is... I don't really see Spiritomb as a threat, unless it starts Calm Minding, I guess? I suppose. Orin. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving you all the levels on this. Who do I need to heal for power points? Maybe an Aetheron Flash Cannon. Probably. I can't imagine I'm gonna click it 6 times though. You're probably fine. You need an Aetheron Hydro Pump for sure. Maybe even an Elixir. This thing is fine. This thing's also fine. I haven't clicked Toxic a single damn time, which is crazy. I'll just Ether this and I'll Elixir that. Okay. The thing is, I can switch into Togekiss on Spiritomb if that is her lead. Like, her team is so iconic, I can't imagine they changed it. Unless she has, like, a goddamn, I don't know, Shaman or something? Manaphy? Like, I don't know. Unless they gave her something absolutely insane. Let's save again. Shit slaps. Oh, this is cool. That's cool. I like that. Squad. Clefable. I'm getting rocks up. I don't give a fuck. Double screens, you want to play this just like Lucian did? I'm fine with that. Might have Psychic, so I don't want to fuck around with Venusaur too much. Yeah, that was kind of sick. I liked that. No Babiri Berry. That was that not a crit? Oh, they got Reflect up. I was like, what the fuck? I thought they got Light Screen up for a second, and I was like, there's no way. I did get the Spadef drop, so maybe... I mean, with Reflect, that kind of nullifies it, yeah. Okay, that's kind of good. I kind of want to just stall turns of the screens, though. Are you unaware or Magic Guard? Because part of me wants to try to go for a burn. Not that it really matters. Because I wall the shit out of this. Oh, but it's still -1 Spadef, though. So I guess we just chip this down. It might have dropped my special attack, though, when I wasn't paying attention. That's another drop. I wish I could check this kind of stuff in battle. Prior to, like, Gen 7 or 8 or whatever. We can use Hyper Potions now. Stop dropping my attack, though. Part of me wants to just go into U and click Sludge Bomb. I guess you're gonna just keep Moonblasting, right? So I can at least reset my stat changes. That did a lot. What? I'm scared of Psychic. It might just go for Reflect again, but I'm nervous about Psychic, so... Soft-boiled, okay. The Light Scream wears out here, which means we're gonna get some big damage with Flash Cannon. Because they are still -1 Spit F, so... Unaware specifically ignores opposing stat changes. Which actually means it probably is Magic Guard then, right? Because it was dropping my special attack, and it definitely did less than that with screens up. Are you Magic Guard? I kind of want to try to get a Scald burn to see. But that's kind of a waste. Because my guess is that it is Magic Guard. Just based on my special attack drops actually dropping. Whereas the funny thing about Unaware is that, like, if you overheat an Unaware Mon, you can overheat again for the same amount of damage. Magic Guard prevents passive damage from, like, Toxic, Sandstorm, even Life Orb. Just anything that's not a direct attack, it ignores it. And then Magic Bounce will deflect status moves back at the opponent. Like Stealth Rocks, Toxic, even like Charm and stuff like that. You're gonna go for Fighting move, probably. I'm gonna bank on you going for Fighting move here. You went for Normal move, which is going to do a shit ton. Oh my god. I want to go for this. I've got Revives, just in case I need to. I'm just like, oh, that did 0, what? Dude, that did 0 damage. I know we're 10 levels under, but fuck. What? Why did you Mega Kick the Steel type? That makes no sense. Probably gonna HJK here and just fuck me up. But... I'm here for it. Mega Kicks again, like what? Oh, you're Choice Banded. There's no way that's not Choice Banded, yeah? Do I cheese this? I'm not playing around. Garchomp is in the back. Oh, it's not Choice Banded. What the fuck are you doing then? What are you doing? I'm very surprised by that. I'm like, what? Repeatedly clicks Mega Kick against my Steel type when it's not choice locked, and I'm like, huh? Do I sack this? What do I... Like, Empoleon isn't really like a damage dealer. Like, yeah, I can tank shit. Let's just get a quick Flop Rock. Never mind. Goes for Outrage on my Steel type. Okay. Okay. So it crits me, which probably did matter. Lopunny just... Yeah. It's confused. I've got an immunity. That crit definitely mattered though, unless it's banded. Which everything is banded. According to me, literally all of her mons are banded. Also, we outspeed, which is good info because this kills. I saved this, even though I've been reviving shit, I know, but... You're gonna go for Poison move, which I don't have my Steel type alive right now, but I go into my Ground type. Sludge Bomb. I'm hoping for not a Poison, but if it does, it's not... Oh my god. She got the Poison crit. What? I actually full restore because I want the Toxic Poison. I don't want the regular Poison. I want that increasing... At least I think that's how it works. There's no way. There's no way you just got another crit. Yeah, why so many crits? That's what I'm saying! Like, Scyther crit me 2 or 3 times in a row from Aaron Scyther crit me two to three times in a row with Aerial Ace. Off rip. But it's because I'm potion stalling. It's like, you know, the more turns that happen, the higher the odds that one of those turns is going to end up being a crit. Obviously. Maybe this thing is random scope lens, though, but I doubt it. I just fly. I'll get some Toxic Orb healing. This destroys you because you're not... You're a special tank. Not a physical tank. Milotic. Are you Marvel scale or competitive? Because I kind of want to Toxic you regardless, even if you get the defense raise, but you're going to Ice Beam me, so that's probably not a good play. I actually just go into my water type, my bulky water with electric moves. Are you... Oh, it's lefties, okay. It might be Marvel scale, though. I mean, it probably is. Right, I don't even know if competitive was in this gen. Because I don't think Defiant was in this gen. When I think Defiant, I think Bisharp. And that's a Gen 5 mon. Shit slaps, dude. If only we got to hear the Giratina theme for this long. Miss Mag. Oh, you have this over Spiritomb? Dude, this was lame. God damn it. It's fine, like... It's, like, fine, but... I was like, that's kind of anticlimactic, I guess. I'm just going to you. Yeah. Flint was the one that was the most most troubling one, honestly. It's not over yet, I guess, but it actually is, though. Yeah, like Spiritomb's iconic. I wouldn't have, like, Clefable I get over Togekiss, like, I guess so. Fairy type Clef is a demon. I wonder if I'm faster. Miss Magius is base 105. There's no way you just Moonblasted my poison type. I can't read this AI. It makes no sense. Why? Like, I had my poison type in, and like I get it that there's probably some factor where it's like, okay, Ganja's low on health, so it's gonna go for Moonblast because it kills anyway. It's like the opposite philosophy of the actual vanilla AI, where they'll chip you down with something that you resist or are neutral to, and then hit you with a super effective move as soon as you're in range. Like, that's the usual strat. But this is the opposite, where they're like... Which kind of makes sense, because, like... Otherwise, you can just switch into, like, something that's immune. But god damn it, I want Weavile to do something for once. What a load of shit. Whatever, I don't know, dude. I can just potion stall this. I definitely get why Nuzlocking this would be doable, though. Like, probably. There are some early gym battles that are, like, ridiculous, but... It doesn't seem like... If I was on par, like, if I showed up... Especially because I bet these Nuzlockers also, like, EV train and shit, and I'm like... I mean, I don't know that all that's necessary, but I guess you don't want to take any risks, right? I could definitely do this with no items in battle, I bet. If I showed up with like a team of level 70s instead of 65s. Weavile's getting some damn EXP. Give a fuck. Oh, full restore? Okay, well Weavile maybe Weavile can get the kill then. If you Moonblast again, I'm uninstalling. What? Like, the thing is, like, the upsetting thing when this shit happens is, like, I don't think I'm getting predicted. I feel like the AI is just clicking buttons. And so that's like the most upsetting thing about this. I'm just gonna click Ice Shard because I don't know if it kills, but it's gonna do a shit ton. You don't have Fizz Def. Yeah, it did a shit ton. Alright. Yeah, Weavile dies. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We can go back into you, and you crits. Okay. You're Levitate, so... yeah. Kinda anticlimactic. But she was straight up mashing. She was just pressing buttons. Then again, there are rematches. Oh, we gotta keep in mind, they each have they have teams that they can pick from. So that it's not always the same team every time. So it's possible Spiritomb is a possibility. I think that's cool, though. Like, if we rematch, we can't necessarily prep. I guess that's why the Nuzlocking thing is kind of iffy. Yeah, they've got, like, 4... I want to say they have 4 teams or something that there's, like, a random chance of them having. Look at them go. Did Togekiss do that because it's max friendship or something? Empoleon, my starter. Like, Infernape is dope, but I think, as I've gotten older, I think Empoleon is my favorite. Empoleon might be one of my favorite starters, period. It's just... it didn't have a whole lot of... it had utility, but, like, it's just not... I don't know, there's other sets I could have done. I guess I could have done, like, Agility Sweeper kind of shit. And gone for an offensive set, but... that was fun, though. Definitely the best way to experience Platinum, I think. Despite the game being, like... it wasn't even that bad, like... Maylene was... so, like, Rourke I clutched. Gardenia I want to say I clutched. Yeah, or Charmeleon just fucked up Gardenia. Fantina... I got, like, that low roll with Feraligator's Crunch. And so once I swapped Expert Belt onto that so it could kill the Drifblim, after an agility it just swept, so that was a piece of cake. Maylene was kind of a problem. Wake was easy, Byron was easy, Candace was not that bad, Volkner was not that bad. Cyrus was cool as fuck. That was probably Cyrus's battle was probably one of the best in the game. As far as like what happened and stuff, because I think that was when Weavile lived on 1. Against the opposing Weavile, which was sick as fuck. The early game was probably the most clutch, but then once you get past Maylene, it's like pretty smooth sailing from there, I feel like. But there always is, there's literally always going to inherently be an advantage that a human player is going to have over the AI. With this set of mechanics. That's why I don't think that this battle system, as much as I love it, especially for competitive, I don't think this battle system really is, like, great for a JRPG, if that makes sense. Like the 1v1 thing, it's more for competitive when you're playing mind games and switching around and shit. You know? That's why I'm like, tempted to try Legends Arceus again, because I beat it. It's just, I'm like tempted to go back and see how it replays, because that battle system was, it just fit the single-player JRPG side of things way better. I don't like the Weavile's blocked on the other side. Gliscor and Weavile should be swapped. So that way, yeah, whatever. Unfort. Togekiss is like, nah, you didn't do shit. You got outsped by everything, despite being jolly. If we had EV trained it for speed, it would have actually outsped everything, but alas, I don't like EV training. thing with Legends Arceus though that I keep saying is like it's just kind of slow at first. But like the world is cool. Like it's an ancient Sinnoh, so it's like it's cool to explore. I just wish they hadn't done the whole isekai story setup. If you were just like someone who stumbled in from another village or something, I would have much preferred that. Because then everything else that happens that doesn't have to do with you being an isekai protagonist was fine. Yeah, double back. I kind of think the Coliseum and XD bosses were more exciting for the most part. Because, like, technically, yes, doubles does have more moving parts at once. Because there are 4 Pokemon on the field at a time. But I don't like if anyone would make the argument that that diminishes the complexity of singles, because competitive singles is a whole nother beast. But if we're talking in-game, I do think that Coliseum and XD were more exciting as far as like strategizing and challenging and stuff like that, and it didn't feel like cheese when I was using revives in that game, whereas in a single battle, in like these single battle games, like most of the games in the series, it kind of does feel cheesy to use revives in battle. So like I get it, you know? But it's also like, I just don't think these games are structured or set up in a way that really makes playing, like without healing items, or Nuzlocking more so because you just restart the game, but it's like there's no... I've had my gripes with punishing games before. I don't mind a difficult game as long as it's not like extremely punishing, because that annoys me more than anything. Having to like repeat shit that I've already done, like kind of thing. But it's almost like Pokemon isn't punishing enough for like losing a battle, because like you keep the EXP that you got, you take the knowledge of your opponent's team when you rematch them, kind of thing. So it's like, I feel like the best moments in Pokemon in like the single battle games are when you're able to clutch out a victory on the first attempt, which is how my Grand Coliseum playthrough went. I was able to, granted, if you watch that boss rush compilation I did, you'll see that a lot of the times the enemies just played like shit. Like the enemy I played at like absolute dog shit in a lot of instances where they could have beaten me. Like the Mirror Bee rematch is one, I think, that it's like Whiscash kept going for dragon dances or something stupid instead of attacking, or something along those lines. But I guess it kind of depends on what you're doing, because like in more like hardcore JRPGs like Megami Tensei, for instance, like mainline SMT or something, if you can't beat a boss, you're more often than not just gonna roll it again. You're not just gonna roll into it again like you would in Pokemon and just like play differently. You're gonna go you're gonna go fuse a new team of demons to like that are more suited to take out whoever you're going up against, kind of thing. And I just don't feel that incentivized to do that in Pokemon, which I guess is kind of where the Nuzlocke thing comes into play. Like, even if you white out, and normally I've seen YouTubers who white out in a Nuzlocke and they just take new mons out of the PC instead of resetting the whole game. And like, I guess that kind of, I don't know, but then you're grinding and shit. I don't know, it's a whole thing. Currently almost at the end of my XG VODs, just City Dark left to watch. Well, I appreciate you going back and watching those. I got some comments on those a while back of someone who like watched through all the way, and I was like, whoa, I didn't expect that. I like rarely expect for people to actually go back and watch my live stream VODs, but I think it's cool that they do. Like, I think, doesn't part 1 of my Grand Coliseum thing have like 1,000 views or something? Am I crazy? Not 1,000, maybe a couple hundred? Hold up. No, I think it has like a Yeah, it has 1,000 views. That first Grand Coliseum thing. That's crazy. 10. Sweet. How much time are we in? 141. I'm kind of down to do. I'm down to do a little bit. SMT5 made you adapt your team fairly often. Yeah, like that's kind of how those games. It's kind of how those games play in general. Like that's what they want you to do. Sometimes it gets to be a bit much. Like for me, my experience with mainline is like, I just find that process to be kind of tedious, and I don't know. I'm gonna give Nocturne another shot. Not too long from now, I think, and like really try to push. Because I tried playing the SMT 1 and 2, which were Super Famicom games, and like, they're just too old school for me. Like, they're too obtuse in their direction, and some things are like too simplistic, and it's impressive that they have the whole Demon Fusion thing in Super Famicom games. That's crazy. But like, I don't know. That's something where it's like, if I end up liking mainline, I'll go back, but I'm playing mainline for press turn, man. Like, I want that press turn battle system. That shit slaps. And I like one more from Persona 2. Not Persona 2, but like Persona as well. Even though it's kind of just like a modified version of press turn, sort of. Especially with Baton Pass. Like, Baton Pass / Shift. Change it to be like really more like press turn. Just a little bit more flexible, kind of. Yeah, a little bit more flexible. And not as punishing. Sort of. It could be as punishing if the difficulty was cranked up, I think. That's kind of where I'm at. Do I have to talk to Rowan first? But you know, I was definitely getting that obtuseness in the Arlen story, or trilogy of Atelier. The games are flexible but still obtuse. Yeah, it's like one of those things. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Do you have to? It's a weird balance with older games. Yeah, I agree. Well, it's kind of like you're striking a balance between letting the player be free and, like, hand-holding. There is a balance with that. Like, I really... Like, linear games, like, the word linear was kind of a dirty word for players, like, a decade ago. For some people still, probably, but I feel like it's kind of shifted the other way. Because open world became so huge during, like, the 360 generation into... Xbox One, PS4 generation. I feel like it's kind of died down now for the most part. Because like a lot of my favorite games are linear, and like it's usually pretty clear on what to do, but I don't really mind that. I like having kind of a set goal. It's something I've been sort of struggling with in the System Shock remake, that I was about to give up on it, and then I pushed a little further, and I was like, okay, I'm actually like kind of liking this a little bit more now, but it's a learning curve for someone who hasn't really played like a very PC-centric, very faithful remake of a 1994 game that basically birthed a genre, so it's a little rough around the edges in that sense. What was I gonna do? I was thinking, because I said I was gonna do post game once I hit 1 member. I was thinking about gifting a member, which I guess, Gustavo, if you're the only one in here, then it'll go to you. I just wish I could pick like the lower priced one. It's either 3 or 5, and I don't know why the $5 one is the only one showing up here. Gift settings. Maybe just having the 1 tier would be better then. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck with it now, but it was a thought I had. Alright, we'll just do it anyway. Arland is definitely not hand-holding. Tutorial especially is like, here's some tutorials while you unlock. While you unlock stuff, but other than that, good luck. Oh, Space Cowboy's still here. Oh shit. Gotcha. YouTube's concurrent viewer counter is off then. It says there's only 1 concurrent watcher. I usually don't look at it. I was just like tapping around. I was like, huh? Lately I've just been playing... Okay, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, like... Normally I can remember what I was doing, because I don't usually take massive breaks. And you know, there's walkthroughs and shit you can look up. But like with System Shock, the veterans of that game will tell you, like, take notes. Like, take physical notes. And I'm like... sure. It's one of those things where I'm like, could they have not implemented some kind of note-taking thing in the game? Like, they try to be extremely faithful to the 1994 original, like, almost to a fault. It obviously plays way better. But I'm mostly in it because you never leave. No, I appreciate you, Space Cowboy, for sticking around. Where the fuck do I go? Celestic? With System Shock, I'm really just invested because Shodan is such a compelling antagonist. It's like the AI of the ship that you're trapped on. And she'll like, it's not like HAL 9000 from, what's it called? From 2001: A Space Odyssey, because he's like, my directive is key, and like I will only follow orders like very deliberately. But like Shodan is like actually insane. Like she's an AI that's like off her rocker. And so she'll like taunt you. She'll call you insect in like the most demeaning way possible. It's really cool and atmospheric and shit. Where is that? Was that her? The what's it called? The Celestic Town? Or is she in here for some reason? No. Okay, do I have... Maybe I just have the ticket. You mentioned notes. Ateliers like that at times. RNG plays a part. I've definitely... I don't know, I usually chalk stuff like that up to like poor design, or at least just dated design, at the very least. Because like, it's understandable that System Shock did not in the past have like a note-taking feature, but for a remake it would have been kind of nice if you could. But then again, it's easy enough, I guess, to screenshot or just mark down something in a Word document, Alt-Tab out. But the game's UI is like mostly diegetic to where it feels like immersive, because you're playing as like a cyborg basically. So like the UI display makes sense in the context of the universe, kind of like Dead Space. And so it like feels weird to not have some kind of note-taking thing. But I guess if it's on consoles as well, I don't even know if it's on consoles. I've heard System Shock Remake is hard to play on controller, just in general, because there's so many inputs you have to deal with. You really just want to play with mouse and keyboard. Cynthia is probably the best champion. Who we got? We got Blue. Blue's a good rival. But, like, I don't know. For some reason, Blue I never consider, like... When I think about the best champions, I don't really think about Blue. I think of him more as on the rival side, even though he's both. Lance... Lance is kind of cool, but I think Steven and Cynthia do knock him out for sure. Not battle-wise, just, like, character-wise. Alder is... Actually, kind of, I don't know, I kind of appreciate what they did with Alder character-wise, but battle-wise, he's so underwhelming. Iris, it was cool to see the growth of Iris from Black and White 1 to Black and White 2. Diantha was kind of lame, but X and Y kind of just blows, so... That doesn't help. Kukui / How for Gen 7, it was okay. I like the Kukui thing probably better. Where, like, technically you are the champion and you're facing your first challenger kind of deal. Gen 8, I thought Gen 8, I don't know, I thought Leon was kind of whatever. And then Guido is lame as well. So yeah, it's gotta be between Steven and Cynthia, I think. I think Blue is in that top 3 as well, probably. Well, the Raichu is a problem, isn't it? It might attack the... I'm just gonna go for this. Oh, nice. I only remember Steven, Cynthia, and Iris. Yeah, I guess, like... Alder's weird, because Alder kind of gets fucked. Well... I shouldn't stop my sentence there. Alder kind of gets fucked by his presence in the story. Or his lack thereof, I guess, because... You don't even fight him on your first Elite Four run because Team Plasma shows up. So, like, you have to go out of your way to fight him in the post-game if you want to do that. Which I definitely did. His team, he's like a bug trainer, which is weird. For the most part. Like, he's got a Selgor, Escavalier, Volcaronis is Ace. Which is pretty nasty. I mean, Volcarona's a demon, but... he had some weird shit, though. He had, like, a Bouffalante, I think? And maybe something else that was odd. His team is just not very good. If he, like, led a Selgor and put up spikes and T-spikes and shit... Maybe, like, with Final Gambit or something, that would be something, but... You're gonna, like, Psychic or Fire move. I'm just gonna go into this. Yeah, it goes for Fire move. This will do a lot. Nice. That huge power Aqua Tail knocks out Magmortar. Larion. I wish I could just EQ, but I'm kind of fearing that... I feel like Raichu's just gonna attack Azu, though. Flareon might have quick attack or some shit. I have no idea. Grass Knot. Oh, why? You got an electric type in on a water type. Why are you grass knotting my Gliscor? I guess I just hyper up again. Dude, I bet you could do a Gliscor solo run. Probably. I mean, obviously Ice Beams and shit would fuck you up, but if you had the right nature, and you EV trained it enough, like, you could definitely do a Gliscor solo run. That thing is such a demon. I think using it in this playthrough, like, I've always liked Gliscor, But using it in this playthrough in particular has made me. It's probably in my top. It's probably my top 6. Like if I were to make like a team across all the gens, I feel like Gliscor would be a very probable contender. Not even from a competitive standpoint. Just purely by design. Like if Pokemon were real and I had like a IRL team, Gliscor might be on there. But then again, Flygon though. Like I like Flygon a lot too aesthetically. And so they kind of like serve similar roles, kind of. But like definitely Weavile, Reuniclus I love the design of, especially shiny Reuniclus is sick. Chandelure. And honestly, a lot of the Gen 4 Mons, like Togekiss is such a beast. It's not like my favorite Mon design-wise, but it's so good, and it carried so hard. Like, this whole team really is some of my favorites, for the most part. Like, Venusaur's probably my favorite Gen 1 starter. Blastoise is dope, though. And then these guys are, like, top... These have got to be, like, my favorite Gen 4 Mons, but, like, Toxicroak is cool. Gen 4 has a lot of cool shit, in fact. A lot of Mons that I didn't really gravitate towards. Durbalmon. Yeah, Durbalmon has so much value, that's true. Especially if I were Nuzlocking, it's like... You really don't want glass cannons on your team. Like, Weavile in a Nuzlocke is, like, not even that great, because it just dies to fucking everything if you try to make plays. Which I tried. I really did. Can you stop? I feel like that. Why do I feel like that was easier than like the? Oh, you know why it's easier than the vanilla one? It's because Barry has 6 Mons and not 3. Roserade is also up there, yeah. Yeah, if I was using like only Gen 4 Mons, like, you know, assuming this was vanilla, I usually run Roserade as my grass type. You can kind of think of Venusaur as just filling that role, but obviously it's bulkier. All around bulkier. Roserade has higher Spit F, but... Oh, it's Palmer. I like that Palmer was in Barry's house at the beginning. Really, a lot of these changes that they made were pretty tasteful. With like the extra Barry fights and him showing up, and didn't he show up a couple extra times than usual, maybe? I think so. Oh yeah, because like he helped at the mansion, I think, and like some other stuff, yeah. There's Buck. Oh, this is new. 6 routes on the island, 1 trainer on each route, each being an expert in a type that nobody in Sinnoh specializes in. That's new. Holy shit. Maybe I don't want to do this right now. Maybe I do this on a separate stream, like a post-game stream. I was planning to finish this up today before I leave for a week. Which I guess I could stream tomorrow. I wasn't planning on it though, but... I could go a little longer. I'm just thinking like... I need to get this Mario tier list out and like done before Wednesday, which I can technically stay up as late as I need to like do that, but... Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this right now. Like, I've got the time to do it, but I'm just, like, not in the mood. I feel like the Elite Four was so anticlimactic. I'm anticlimactic. I'm a little bit bummed. So we might just call it here for tonight, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do the post game when I get back to kind of warm up into the next thing. So Buck was saying there's 6 routes on the island. Is that actually true? 6? 230, 229, 228, yeah, 226. 225, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. There's 1 trainer on each that specializes in a type that we have not seen from the gym leaders. So there's essentially 6 more gym leaders to fight on this island. Plus the Stark Mountain stuff with Charon or Charon, like the Charon, not Karen from like Johto. And then of course, like, you got like the villa and stuff that we could buy, and gym leader rematches I think happen in the survival area from what I recall. Yeah, it's definitely new. That's the main thing they added were the 6 trainers. Like everything else, like Stark Mountain scenario, that was in Platinum. Rematches were in Platinum. We did end up going to the Fuego Ironworks. Obviously, Full Moon and New Moon Islands are going to be accessible, Regigigas, all the legendary stuff. Lake Spirits and stuff. I'm sure there's a way to get Arceus as well. Maybe I will just save this post game as a like a sub goal or a member goal or something like that.